All right, MP doing his pregame routine, mentally preparing for tonight's opponent. This is how you get ready for one of the top teams in the league.
Blessed be positivity.
And how do you stay centered with everything happening around you? And everything happening around this game, especially in light of recent comments.
What comments, Xander?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
Check it out. What do you say to that?
Nothing.
I slide it? Yeah, slide it. Czekaj, co? Dobra, idziemy na meczek, panowie. Nieźle. Nic. To będzie na
It's all happening in Dallas, Texas. Here at American Airlines Center. And with another season just getting underway, Tim, what kind of things are you looking for as you watch here courtside? He's checked in for Dallas. Money comes in for Thompson. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. He's checked in for George. And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's what makes this game so important. When you come out and let everyone know what you're thinking, you've got to back it up. MP's put some pressure on himself. We'll see how he handles it.
Taking a look at the Thunder. At the guard spots will be seen Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Williams at the small forward. And now let's swing it up to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Holmgren in the post. He's guarded by Davis. Williams passes to Wallace. For 3. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks leading by 4. And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
SGA looking it over. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Irving can't hit.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it in there. SGA's got 8 points.
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
To the inside. And the basket by Money.
Yeah, another nice...
Ładnie wciągnął. Ładnie mu zbiegł.
Bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Williams for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Outside Irving. For the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. 14 points for him.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Christie. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. And there's Money. And it's Washington in at the 3, the small forward. To Joe from downtown. Hits it from three-point range. Joe's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Gafford kicks to Washington. Down low. Shot clock at 5. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Marshall, who's checked in for the Mavericks. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Dort's checked in. Thunder trailing by 6. Tim, there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
And the story continues. Hey, thank you for the report. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's Davis who'll bring the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. That one goes. Counted.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
A nice shot by Irving.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams attacking. Wiggins outside. It's good from long range. Wiggins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. Davis looking for an opening. Here's Money. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Just 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19.
Ale go zrobił, popatrz.
And it's Gillis with another.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Great hustle by...
Ładnie mu podałem.
Davis getting something before the defense can set up.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Money passes to Davis. Here's Money. Back to Davis. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Davis has got 9 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count that one for George.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Irving passes to Money. In the corner, Lively with it. Here's Flag. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Mavericks lead by 19. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Thanks for being here. Let's kick things off with the Eastern Conference winner, Tyrese Maxey.
Great to see Maxey get acknowledged, hustling on both ends to be a difference maker. He's talented, but also
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Mavericks.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. Thanks for joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue.
Checked in for the Mavericks. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Wallace is checked in for George. Davis with a screen on SGA. Money passes to Davis. Pass to Flag. 5 to shoot. Here's Money. He has 6. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren with the steal. Taking a look at the Thunder. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek White. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They host the Kings after this game. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Offline with the baseline jumper.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Davis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass. Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Irving passes to Money. Shoots the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. In the corner, Wallace with it. And the Thunder, another 3.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Irving kicks to Davis. And the rejection by Holmgren.
That is just great rim protection by Holmgren.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for... And the deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with. A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Mavericks on top, opening up a huge gap. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Either.
And while we can now, let's take